Jared Leto. Jared, how are you, bro?
Ryan, I'm great. So good to be talking to you today.
And you. I'm going to be totally transparent. I asked to see, and they did not send it, but I asked to see House of Gucci before our chat because I knew I was going to talk to you about 24 hours ago, and it got to me overnight. So I'm desperate to see it. I've heard incredible things about it. Forgive me because normally I would want to see your work before I talk to you.
Oh, no. That's fine. I can tee it up. I'll create more anticipation and excitement.
Well, I was reading about, I just started Googling this morning. I was reading about Paolo Gucci, the role that you have in the movie. And I guess for me, I don't know, for you, for me, I didn't understand, nor did I ever dive deep into the dynasty drama that was inside this family and the different layers and levels that the success and the empire created. What did you know?
I the same. I was totally ignorant. I knew nothing about the family. Of course, everyone knows Gucci. Think of the brand, that legendary brand, but I didn't know anything about the family, the dynasty. I didn't know that there was a murder in the family, and I think a lot of people are going to be shocked. As I was when I read the script, I think they'll be shocked and surprised when they see the film. And it's a wild one. I mean, what a cast of characters, and what a absolutely crazy story.
Well, you've got, I mean, all of this is obviously out in the universe, but you've got murder, you've got tax evasion, you've got imprisonment, you've got deceit, you've got everything, right? Everything that makes up an incredible real-life drama. What was at the center of it? Where did this all begin to spiral, Jared?
And you also have a love of pigeons. My character is pigeon. He's a pigeon fancier, which I never really even knew what that was.
Of all the birds to fancy, that strikes me as strange.
Yeah. Oh, no, he fancied himself some pigeons. But he's like the black sheep of the family in House of Gucci. Really passionate artist, really a frustrated artist who wants to share his work with the world. He's a designer. He's a bit ahead of his time. But, man, Ryan, I tell you, I read the script and I just fell in love with the character. It's full of heart and humor, and I think people would be pretty no one's ever seen me quite like this before, put it that way.
And we've seen you. I mean, my God. Think about when you won the Oscar. We've seen that role. We've seen some transformations from you, but this is I'm literally looking at the campaign art of just you in the corduroy burgundy suit. And I mean, I know it's you because I'm talking to you and it says Jared Leto across the cover of it.
Right.
But had I not known, and if I would just drive by this billboard without your name on it, I would have no idea. Tell me about just this. How'd you do this? How'd you get to that?
Well, it was a massive physical transformation. And then, as you know, we've talked about it before. I love immersive work. I love a good transformation. I'm really fascinated by that. I love the challenge and the reward. And this was a special one. It took about 6 hours every morning to transform, and about an hour at night. And the physical part was quite something, but really it's about the spirit of the character. It's about the heart, the soul. That's the important part of it. And I tell you what, on this film as well, Al Pacino played my dad, who is one of my heroes. So for me, it was just the opportunity of a lifetime.
I just think of the performance. I mean, they're talking about all the things they buzz about when it comes to your performance. But I think just the patience to get to know and understand someone that existed, right, and get that right. The patience to go through this physical transformation. It really takes, as you say, the immersion, doesn't it?
It does. And, the buzz is a beautiful thing. It's certainly nice to hear your name in the same sentence as an Oscar potential or candidate. I've been there before. It's a beautiful thing. Don't let anyone ever tell you it's a drag. It's wonderful to be celebrated. But for me, honestly, the most gratifying part of playing Paolo so far is the fact that people are laughing and their hearts being broken and they're surprised and they're meeting someone new. I mean, people are coming up to me after screenings and saying, "I didn't know you were in the film until the credits rolled."
Jeez, dude, that's crazy. That's the greatest compliment, right?
Yeah, man, it's a good one.
Awesome. Well, it is called House of Gucci. Incredible cast. Jared Leto playing Paolo Gucci. It's in theaters November 24th. I can't wait to see it. Thank you so much for coming on, man. It's great to hear. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, man, miss you. I love you deeply, and I hope to see you soon.
Mutual. Talk later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's right. Tanya,
Bye.
Jared
Tanya,
Leto
I love you.
has some love here.
He's a
Yeah.
A lot of fantasies made right now.
That guy's cool.
Yeah,
That
I
is
love
so
after
rad.
all the roles he's played, the Oscars he's won, he's just still so humble and genuine.
He is so fascinating to me because, I mean, the guy's an Oscar winner and he's going to win another one. But
Yeah.
his pace, man, his pace is so opposite my pace.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how
Opposite.
we're friends because it's like opposite yings to yangs.